Okay, y'all, you know what today is, right? Today is Thursday. And what is Thursday? Thursday is what? I don't give a fuck. And today, I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't give a fuck about Santa Claus. That's right, I said it. I don't give a fuck about the elves. I don't give a fuck about the North Pole. I don't give a fuck about Mrs. Claus. Wait, let me back it up. I got this Mrs. Claus has a problem. I will tell you what the problem is. The thing with Mrs. Claus is that she's tired of seeing all them fucking elves around the place and she wants children of her own. The only problem is that she can't have children. Why? Because Santa Claus always comes down the chimney. Okay, now let's get it out of the way. I want to thank those of you who have sent in your donations, your contributions, your love gifts, and showing your appreciation for what we do here. And I greatly appreciate that. And just keep it coming. We really, really appreciate that. But the thing is about Santa Claus, fuck Santa Claus. And what really, really perturbs me about that shit is that you dumbass, I'm going to call you out too. You dumbass people give credit to an imaginary person, if you want to call him that, for bringing gifts to your children. And he gets the credit and you don't get shit. How dumb. I can want to say dumb because dumb doesn't mean anything about intellect. Dumb means you can't speak. But just how stupid, I'll use that word, just how stupid can you be to say that this guy in a red suit and a beard and got reindeer that can fly is bringing you toys and gifts to your children all in one night around the whole world? What kind of shit is that? You know, and you all do this every fucking year. You go out there and give this person, this Santa Claus, credit for shit that you've worked hard for to give to your children. Rather, I don't care if he's black or white or green or whatever. It doesn't make a difference because it's all the same shit. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck about the Santa Claus bullshit. And I don't give a fuck about Away in the Manger, but I'm going to talk about that at another time, or the other bullshit. But why is it that you, as a parent, as someone who has brought children into this world, give credit to somebody else for the stuff that you do? You do this shit. You buy those gifts. You get those toys. You give all these things to your children and say, look what Santa Claus brought you. Santa Claus brought you. And then you take them out to see some man who you don't know who the fuck he is and tell him and say to him, well, tell Santa Claus what you want and he'll bring it. Fuck that. Tell your parents what you want and they say, look, I bought you this. I gave you this. Ain't no fucking Santa Claus buying you shit. So for all of you who go out there and give credit, you stupid ass people, to a Saint Nicholas bullshit to your children and then don't take credit for it. And what do you think? The children look at you like, what did you get me? Well, I got you some stuff too. But Santa Claus, fuck Santa Claus. And the deer and the reindeer he rode in on. Don't give a fuck about him or Rudolph or none of them. Stop doing that to your children and to yourself. So this Thursday, I don't give a fuck about Santa Claus. Now, tomorrow, Friday, as I told y'all, I'm going to be going into Wakanda Forever movie, just breaking down some things in it. Things that, if you've seen it, I'm going to show you some things that you might have seen but didn't see. And if you haven't seen it, I'm going to give you a few things and we'll see where it goes from there. But until that, until next Thursday, I don't give a solid fuck about Santa Claus.